Welcome back. Freight Agent Ish coming to you once again. This is video number two. I wanted to come back to you guys with a topic today, speaking on whether or not you should go the freight broker route or if you should become a freight broker agent. A lot of people are going, back and forth, contemplating on whether or not they should become a broker, own the brokerage, get all the paperwork done, get your authority, get your bond, your insurance, your contingent cargo insurance. One of you need to get all these things and get started. All that is great, but today, we're going to talk about, the advantages and disadvantages of both, which I think that's an very important conversation to have. So we'll just go through maybe three different points to make within the industry to kind of maybe help you guys decide on whether or not what works for you. Once again, I am Marcus. I am an agent for 10 months now. Things are going well. Like I told you guys, first 6 months was a building block. You know what I mean? And now we can see the fruits of our labor. And from here, just continuing to build, freight, the brokering world, man, is nothing but, constant building relationships, reaching out, finding more freight, finding, variety of freight, and just doing your due diligence, man. Talking with these customers, checking in with them week in, week out, emailing customers who you ain't heard from in a while, because, every customer is not going to be giving you consistent freight every single week. So, maybe they're giving you, they may give you 2 loads a month, or they may only give you a load a week, but, it all adds up, right? So you definitely want to keep them hot, keep them engaged, reach out. You ain't heard from Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so in about a week or two. Hey, check in. Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to see if you had anything I can help you with, blah, 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 blah. So, all right, back to where I started. So the first thing, on the freight agent side, one of the advantages on the freight agent side is that you have minimal overhead, minimal to no overhead, right? So the brokerage that you are contracted with, they have all of they handle all of the back office work, invoicing, everything. Most times, not all times, they'll take care of your software. They'll take care of your load boards, right? But there are situations where that may not be. Just depends on the brokers and what their rules and guidelines are. So, I'm fortunate to be in a situation where the brokers they take care of my load board, and of course, they're taking care of my software. So I'm able to just, do what I do, which is connect with these customers, move freight, make money, and keep building my empire. So that's the first thing, minimal overhead. The second thing was you get to learn the game on somebody else's dime. Like, why not? Why not? You learn it, you build your craft, you learn your craft, you perfect your craft. And then so before you get ready to jump out into the broker world, right? And you're trying to build this thing from the ground up, wouldn't it be better to do that with customers, right? With freight, with relationships, right? And so now these things can transfer over before you get your brokerage. So I think that's a very important thing to remember, is that, you have nothing to build on as a brand new brokerage. Without being an agent first, you have nothing to build on. You got to build from scratch. And I don't know who told you that it was easy. It's not easy to build a business, man. It is not easy. You have to. It's a grind game. Freight brokering is on whatever end you on, is a grind game. It's day to day, hitting the pavement, hitting the phones, emailing, and trying to allow and get these people to trust you to move their freight. And once you eventually get in and you have that relationship, now you can see some dollars. You can, you know what I mean? So you can build on that. So that takes time. Learn the game first. Do it on somebody else's dime. And then once you have established yourself, you've set yourself apart. You've gotten some systems down that you like to use to be effective. Now take that building block, take that foundation, and start your brokerage. All right, that was number 2. So minimal overhead. Number 2, learn the game on somebody else's dime. Number 3, right? Get truck or carrier relationships. Build your carrier base. Get you some carriers, man, that you are, while you're doing this freight agent side, right? You're building up your trucks. You're building up your capacity. Different lanes, different areas, right? You got some go-tos in the Birmingham area. You got some go-tos in the Georgia area. You got some go-tos in Texas. You got go-tos in Tennessee. You got go-tos East Coast, New Jersey. You got go-tos on the West Coast. You got go-tos in Oregon. You got go-tos in California. So you want to have as many, as big of a capacity you can in different areas, that you can always call somebody and say, hey, I got a load in this area. Are you interested? Let's do it. Right? So that just gives you confidence when you take these loads. Instead of having to always put your loads on a load board, you can, man, you just call your guy up. Hey, got this load, you want it? Agree to the rate, let's do it. Boom. Simple as that. So yeah, you're building your trucking relationship as well as your customer relationship simultaneously, right? You gotta do that as an agent. You have to do that. Build your customer relationships at the same time you're building your trucking relationship. It's a good tool. It's a good way to do that is, while you're using your load boards, DAT truck stop, while you're using those load boards and you get these people are calling you on these loads, everybody you're not going to connect with. Everybody can't take your load, right? So, but those people who reach out to you, connect with them. Even if they don't take the load, even if, for some reason they just couldn't make the pickup time or whatever the case may be, connect. Get your contact, put it in your Excel spreadsheet, lock them out, put it in your phone, your business phone, whatever, lock them in. And next time, hey man, I see you, how often do you run this lane? I'm sorry we couldn't do this one, but hey, next time I'd love to do this lane with you. How often do you run Birmingham to Texas? Are you stationed in, based out of Birmingham? What do you like to run? Let me help you out. So next time you have a load in an area, call them. So you want to do that a whole lot. So yeah, build your trucking base up. Learn the game on somebody else's dime. Learn all you can learn, man. You can learn as an agent. You can learn from these trucks. A lot of these guys been out here for a long time. They can tell you what's going on. They can help you speak the lingo. You just gotta listen. As a brand new broker agent, you have to listen. Them trucks gonna teach you. Listen to those guys, man. And like I said, minimal overhead on the broker agent side. On the broker side. Now I started out wanting to be a freight broker, right? My whole vision was I wanna start my own business, build it from the ground up, and to have that owner mindset. I have that. I have a vision for that, right? And I still want to get there, right? But I know just from seeing it from the agent point of view, seeing people who started brokerages and could not get their brokerage going, I've seen them fail. I know now that, hey, this is the best way to go. Now, on the broker side, if you have capital, if you have some liquid, right, that you can say, I don't know, let's just say you got $50,000 sitting somewhere that you can use it and get your brokerage started. Some capital can help you really get going, get your brokerage off the ground, because then you have a way where you can pay trucks. You can pay them initially. You can pay a truck, say you can pay them, hey, I can pay you half at the pickup, half at the drop. That way, as a new brokerage, these guys aren't turning you down because you're so new. So if you can offer them some cash money up front, that'll help you to build that relationship and get that relationship going. So you may have to do that a lot. That's why I say $50,000, and that's really not a lot of money when you talk about the trucking industry. Because think about it, you have some loads. If we're talking long haul, you got some loads that could be 2,000, 3,000 miles, and you talking anywhere to from $6,000 to $9,000 a load. So you think about it, in a week's time, you can eat up some money in this game. Paying trucks and whatnot, trying to get loads moved. So you just have to be mindful of that. But that is a great dream to have, is to have your own broker. That is a great dream to have. I would like to be there, but like I said, it just depends on the person, depends on your pockets and how you can do with that. And it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes a team, because you can't do it by yourself. It takes a team that can kind of help you as you go. So people that can help you with marketing, people that can help you with building relationships with these customers, people that got some carrier sales experience that can help you to lock in these trucks. So it takes a community of people to build a brokerage, in my opinion. You can't do it. It's hard to do that by yourself, I'm sure. But that's definitely a plus on that side of being a broker. But yeah, so you're thinking about those things from both angles. If you really think about it, take your time, man. Just really think about what you can, what's feasible for your situation. Think about what's feasible for you. But like I said, to me, the agent side is a no-brainer. A lot of people have issues sometimes getting, because you have to have a book of business with some places, right? Some places, that can be a drawback. But if you're networking like you should, if you have some of the I would say transferable experience, sales, customer service, stuff like that, things that transfer over well into this game, somebody will give you a shot. But you got to reach out. You got to put yourself out there. LinkedIn, man, get in these Facebook groups, freight broker networks, Facebook, different platforms. You can use those to draw some traffic to yourself and see if somebody give you a shot. But if you have those kind of backgrounds, that'll give you a fresh shot. Somebody say, hey, we'll give you a shot and see what you can do. And if you can get you some customers fast, and show to be an asset that way, hey, could be great for you. But you got to start somewhere. So not to deter nobody from the broker side, but like I said, it's just a tough game if you don't have the capital. Because like I said, it's not an overnight success. It does not happen overnight. You got to build that thing, man. It's like a baby. You got to milk it daily. And then eventually you see your fruits. And it's still the same way on the agent side, but you're not losing as much money. Because think about it, as you're building your brokerage, you're paying bills. You got that bond that's due. You got that software that's due. You got that insurance that's due. So all these things are being expenses from your account. So you have to think about that as you're thinking about starting up this brokerage. So be smart about it. Think through it. I hope some of this information will help you. Remember, it's a grind game on either way. On either side you're on, it's a grind game. You got to stick to it. You got to hit the pavement. You got to do it daily. You got to be consistent. Don't nothing come to the ones who slack. So that's just what it is. But again, thank y'all for tuning in to Freight Agent-ish one more time. I will see you guys again next week for another drop. We have a new topic. We're gonna discuss it all, baby. We're gonna discuss it all. Don't you worry. Have a good one. Peace.